Dog, no wonder. I've been seeing so many kids pedaling their bikes, now I'm thinking about it, but like barely pedaling.
They're fake, but going fast.
Barely fast. You notice they're barely pedaling?
Yeah, because they are going fast.
They're going faster than your car, dude. You're like, what the?
They're going like this, like, and they're going like 30 miles an hour. I'm like, bullshit.
The Careful Boys have a very special thing to share with our lovely JK News audience, and that is that our friend Ron Scolesdang is running for mayor of Irvine. Mayor of Irvine. Okay.
That's amazing.
You got your wave down.
How much of a chance do you got?
Wait, whoa. Wait, what's your pointing at?
Hold it!
Did you have to check if it's loaded first?
I need to bring my security team.
Wait, how did this all come about again? Like, that's so random. You're just knocking fools out and they're like, he should run the city.
Yeah, if you can fight good, you can probably run city good.
Dude, I didn't know it was adjacent like that.
I trust you.
It's thank you. It started from the community service thing. You know, I've been doing it my whole life since I've been doing martial arts, and then we did that seniors fight back thing, and that blew up. And then I met a bunch of politicians through that.
A man of the people.
For real.
People. And you know, I met a bunch of politicians in that process, and a bunch of people started like elbowing me. It's like, hey, you should try politics. You should try politics. And I'm extreme with everything, so I went down a rabbit hole and found a bunch of data, and then reached out to a bunch of my contacts, and I was like, dude, we can actually win this thing. I'm like, let's expand this community service. Let's make more of an impact. And then now we're like elbow deep into this, and we're actually gonna win this thing. It's gonna be crazy.
So when you win mayor, are you still gonna come on the show, or you can't probably?
What do you mean? I'll be on the show whenever you guys want me.
Who are you up against, Mr. Mayor of Irvine? I'm just gonna say right now, because you already gonna win it.
Who can we badmouth immediately?
Yeah.
Going against Larry Egren.
All right, smear campaign. Let's create one. All right, here we go.
JK smear campaign.
Yeah, fuck you, white boy.
He's white, right? Is he white?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Say it again. I'm not gonna.
We need some Asians up in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
And then the other person is actually Asian. Her name's Tammy Kim.
Of course it's Tammy Kim.
We don't need no Koreans running shit, man.
Anthony went to high school with Tammy Kim.
We need the Vietnamese.
Oh, you went to high school with her?
Yeah, that's what he said. Sunny Hills High.
Wait, really?
It's, yeah.
She went to Sunny Hills High?
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
No, Anthony said he went to high school with her.
I didn't say that, but yeah, if that's the part of the smear campaign,
That's what makes her look bad.
my whole life's a smear, so.
I don't think it is.
I'm Anthony Lee, and I endorse this.
Oh, damn.
So it's 3 people running. You, Debbie, and Larry, you said?
Debbie.
Did you say Debbie Kim?
Tammy Kim.
Oh, you know, that might be.
You're still thinking about white people, dude.
That might be a good strategy. Like when you, I don't know if you guys do debates, but if you refer to your people you're running against and you always get their name wrong.
Oh gosh, yeah. Like, see, I can't even remember it because it's not memorable.
Yeah, like Debbie.
All right,
Tammy.
so they're what? Democrats, Republicans?
They're both Democrats.
They're both Democrats.
They're vets.
Boo!
Whoa, yeah.
They've been in the game for like a super long time, so they've got.
So they're like far dust? What? That's interesting because I always thought Irvine was a Republican city, and
Yeah, super liberal.
It's Republican presenting.
It used to be.
They used to be the headquarters of the Republican Party in Southern California.
But back in the boomer generation, because all them Asians are Republicans for sure, but now these like young cats,
Because when I was
these anteaters.
when I was visiting my friends in Irvine and all that, like I remember it being very red over there.
Even during
That's because you a boomer.
Yeah.
Even during COVID, all the gyms that were locked down in LA, everyone would drive to OC to train.
Yeah.
It was almost like a different state. It was like, yeah, you could eat outside, no one was wearing a mask, and then just in LA, like all gyms, all fucking everything shut down.
I remember in Pasadena, in LA, they'll be like, put your mask on. And I'm like, all right, fine. And I put the mask on, get into the restaurant, walk 2 steps and get to my table, take it off, right? But then in Orange County, if I have a mask on, they're like, there's air! You can breathe! Take it off! And I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, Dan, I was fortunate because I live in Orange County, so during that whole thing, there was 1 week where I actually didn't eat out. And then right after that week, we just went back to eating out because there's restaurants that are like, nope, we're staying open.
Yeah.
We're staying open.
What the foheezy?
I'm gonna vote for you, man.
So how does that work if if Irvine had that kind of response, but they're still like wildly Democratic? How does that work?
I think it's.
They're Democratic. I thought that with the OC with the Republicans.
That's what I was thinking.
Orange County as a whole is Republican, but Irvine specifically is very liberal, and I think it's because of UCI. UCI is 90% Democratic, and they have a 90% voter turnout.
Zap, zap, zap.
This guy knows his numbers. Yeah.
That means, you know why? It's because most university kids, they're hella political, but they're too lazy to vote. That's one of the funniest stats out there because senior citizens actually like turn to vote, like they actually make it. But like these days, there's more active, politically active youth.
Yeah, 90%.
Yes.
90% turnout, dude.
But also, you're going to school with a bunch of Asians that actually do their homework, so you know they're gonna all do what they're supposed to do, which is vote.
But they learn the wrong shit.
Or join dance teams.
They're gonna go that Biden.
Still somehow get A's.
Do you know how you're polling so far? Like, are you like ahead by how many percent?
Oh, so it's a different type of game. So like Mirror sounds cool and all, but it's actually not that big of a deal in the scheme of things. Cause like I'm not gonna change gun laws or anything like that. Like I'm gonna help make e-bikes safer for people. You know, like for me, if I can change that, that's a huge win for me.
How do you make it safer?
You know, well, I'm not big on like forcing you to do stuff, but I'm big on educating you and incentivizing you to do stuff. Wow. You know, that's different because when you make somebody do something, they don't really want to do it. So like,
even if it's good for them.
Yeah, even if it's good for them, right?
Ron's gonna run our country, brother. I see you down the line.
We had to make killing illegal, right? Because
it was illegal before.
Yeah, religiously illegal, and then by law it's illegal. But they had to put it a law because people were killing even though they knew it was wrong. Wow. And so they had to regulate. And so this e-bike thing, if you had to regulate, it's gonna be tough because people were gonna find ways around. But I randomly teamed up with this company called Super 73.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love this.
dude, I
have one of those too.
Dude, I randomly like connected with one of the founders. He's an Asian dude too.
How do you team up?
Yeah.
What the fuck? How do you just team? I need a team. I don't have any teaming up with anybody.
Let's team.
How do we team up with just teams and shit? Like you got these fucking chairs. How do you just team up with people to just?
It's easy. All you gotta do is call me. Like literally, even this chair thing. The
life, baby.
Yes. Thank you guys.
We are a team, Bart, but it's all good.
We don't have good hookups though.
We all pretty much do.
We do. Yeah, all of us have.
You just never use them. You just never call us your favorite.
When I was going to UC Irvine, there's a guy running for class president, and he promised there'd be a Chipotle in the school quad, and he never did it. Are you gonna be that kind of mayor?
I think when I do my first like speech thingy for a debate and all that, I'll be like, if you vote for me, I will make all your dreams come true.
Oh, I'm voting for you. I believe. Oh,
even the conflicting ones. 'Cause my personal dream will too offset all of those conflictions.
Are you still gonna pick up the homeless lady that used to hang out in front of the Jack in the Box and move her to Santa Ana?
Oh yeah,
That's what the cops would always do.
Dude, randomly I'm doing this thing. I'm surveying the homeless. So I think at the end of this month, I have to wake up at like 3 a.m. I'm gonna go through South County at 4:30 a.m. I'm gonna run through the cities and find out all the encampments.
You're doing like a visual census of everything.
Yeah, census. I'm gonna interview them.
You're actually gonna do your job,
dude.
Who is this guy?
Damn.
Are you gonna do it on a Super 73? Because that's good teaming up.
So I might. I have to ask for that if they'll let me.
Damn, dude, you're gonna actually do work as a politician?
Yeah, I'm actually doing this for community service. Yeah.
So when do you have time to actually work? Because like politicians usually have like their real job, and then like they have like they're like, hi, let me just do this, cut a ribbon and fucking pretend like I'm digging some shit, you know?
Just 90%, I agree. Yeah, but I've aligned myself with the 10% that actually want to do stuff, which is really cool. Wow. And they're the ones that push me to get in.
Here they're gonna get assassanated.
Yeah.
They're like, this motherfucker's working.
Who's gonna kill me for changing e-bike policy? You're like, oh
yeah, fucking Debbie Kim and
Puffy will.
Dude, Big Bicycle's gonna come after you.
Right? Big brother bicycle. They're gonna bike.
You're gonna get a gang of
He's like,
you're gonna have fucking Big Huffy, Big Diamond, Big Tour de France comes. Yeah, fucking Big Schwinn.
Yeah, Big Schwinn's a scary
First,
one.
I didn't think they were gonna work with me because they're like, oh, this guy wants to change e-bike, it's gonna lower our sales. I was like, nah, man, I'm not trying to make laws, I'm trying to make incentives. So we're gonna put together a safety certification program, and if you get that certification, you get like a discount off of Super 73. And dude, some of these bikes are like $8,000, so to get even 10% off.
Is it a big problem, like people like causing accidents?
Heck yeah, dude. Last month I had 2 kids. I saw with my own eyes get hit on bikes. Because they're doing wheelies, and these kids, they don't really know the road laws yet. You know, they don't know about oncoming traffic. Like, what is oncoming traffic?
Doesn't that mean they like deserve it?
To die? You
He
can't
said
be mayor.
He said hit, not killed. You gotta listen, Debbie.
Jump into conclusions.
Get that dust out of your ear.
So tell us straight up, like, what would the JK News audience that loves you, be able to do to help you?
Move to Irvine.
Just vote for it. If you could register as a resident in Irvine, go vote. That would be very helpful.
Because you know damn well UC ain't watching us anymore.
You heard him. Go get a condo on Jamboree Road and then start.
Jamboree?
That's probably prime real estate, dude.
I like Irvine.
I got a couple of friends in Irvine.
It's the best.
Irvine,
That
dude.
place is unreal.
Dude, I just found out there's public TK. I used to think it was only kindergarten, and there's public TK now, which is
What's
a
that?
transition. It's like
Before pre-K?
it's confusing. It's like preschool, TK, and then kindergarten. Oh. Yeah. So there's an in between now.
Oh, I didn't know there was an in
You have to
between.
further their learning, but they're about to categorize it all into one.
They're they thems.
Wow.
That part I'm cool with. I'm like, okay, cool. And further learning, but it wasn't even advertised. I had no idea that was even available until one of my politician friends told me, he's like, hey, there's a he almost whispers like there's a public TK program. I'm like, why don't people know about this? I'm like, what the heck?
I feel like there's so many programs that people don't even know about.
It's because they're lazy. Even if the program's there, you think they're gonna do it?
Dude, the budgets, the grants that like cities, counties, and states
Hella
get
money.
is insane. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane the amount of money.
Dude, there's professional grant writers, dog. They just sit there, write fucking grant money all day, collect.
There's grant managers that make money from finding you grants. Like their fee will be
whoa.
like 30%. Yeah, they'll be like, hey, they approach us for a nonprofit too. Like, hey, if we find you a $100,000 grant, we get 30%. I was like, well, that's more than we would have gotten without you, right? And so
Jeez.
like that's their.
I used to go to ELAC, which is East LA Community College right here, and I think I made like 3 G's in just writing essays. Because if you go on the financial aid department, on the board, there's all these scholarships you could sign up for. So it'll be like scholarship for the blind, scholarship for minorities that want to teach.
I could do that.
No,
I'm gonna win this for sure.
no, all these things. And I looked at the lady and I was like, do people actually win this? Because each one's like $500. She goes, honestly, if you just write the essay, you probably win. Because no one even applies.
You gotta come in every day with a fucking stick.
Yeah, I want to be a teacher. And then I'm like, yeah, like I have really bad eyesight and it prevented me from learning. And I was just getting $500 checks. And I got fucking kicker sound system. I got Alpine amplifier.
Just go write some fucking essays.
700 watts?
Bro.
But his money just around, but people don't do
Yeah. It's gonna go somewhere.
You could
right?
fucking write this essay.
Hey, bro.
That's pretty sick, man. That's cool.
So you're running as a Democrat, Republican.
I'm running as NPP, no party preference.
Oh, you're gonna be like Robert F. Kennedy, independent Robert F. Kennedy.
Yeah, well, only because strategically, if I pick a side, but there's two parts. Generally, in politics, you have to pick a side because if you don't have their support, like you have,
No one's gonna back you
no one's
up.
gonna back you up, right? And then, but for Irvine, it's so crazy, like liberal out there that Democrats don't want to support me because they're already backing the other two people. And if I join the Republican Party, if they even want me, right? Because you can't just be like, hey, can I join you guys? Yeah, come in. They're like, they have to decide if you're a good fit or not.
Oh, and you're just like, fuck you. I make my own lane.
Yeah. So this
Third party, baby. I like third party. I like it. You know why? Because it's like you don't have to do what they tell you to do. You do your own fucking shit.
You just rarely win, right?
Yeah, so the chances stereotypically of winning are very low because
Not Jesse Ventura, baby. From a fighter to fighter.
Come on.
What did you see that made you go like, whoa, we can actually win it as NPP? Yeah, you know me.
well, that decision was based upon my my campaign manager and consultants that I have, and so I've got consultants that dude, we have like a legit team. It's freaking crazy.
That's tight.
What the heck? We need a team.
the theme of this podcast today.
Like his team is fucking people that are like, they do crazy shit.
Yeah, but my team is your team. So anytime you guys need, just call me
Wow,
up.
that's cool, really.
Yeah.
All right, but I don't think they're gonna tell us how to run our channel well.
I just want a
No,
Super
I
73.
do. I see. Still, all we have.
Bart's gonna Super 73 from Vegas here.
You want to sit on those instead of chairs?
I have access to this this panel group at UCI. These students, and they go and they are having their masters and doctorates and all that stuff in business consulting. Wow. And so
These fucking students that never ran a business before gonna tell me, motherfucker, what to do?
no, some of these
Some of
people
those guys are
already have a
already pretty
career.
established,
and,
yeah.
and they're getting their stuff.
Yeah, if they're professors and shit, I'm down. I ain't listening to no fucking 19-year-old nerd.
Yeah, tell him, bro. Talk to them.
If you're open to it, they'll dig deep into this business structure and the revenue and blah 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 and whatever, and they'll figure out what the most efficient process is.
Down, let's go. Tell me your
They're
nerd
just like,
ways.
I think the bosses are being overpaid.
You're gonna be like, I don't like this.
See, I'm firing him right away.
Yeah. Ow, shut up, idiot.
Yeah.
They'll be like, why you need 6 people and shit? They'll be like, fire all these people.
It's like, but you're not paying me. He's like, that sandwich? Give me that sandwich back.
They're like, you do what for lunch? Man, you got too much of that Sonora Town, man. You gotta stop eating that.
Town. I saw that on the menu
You'll
thing.
find out.
Oh, it's finally on the menu. Nice.
I noticed on the
Are you gonna get it?
no, I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm part of that.
As your campaign manager?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
As your campaign manager, this is what I think you should do. Every time you have a rally, get it catered by Sonora Town.
Snap back.
You're gonna fucking win, dude.
You might win a little too hard.
Win them with food.
Might cause some problems.
I guarantee you, like, burritos will win all campaigns because everybody loves burritos.
Or tacos.
Mexicans love burritos.
Yeah.
Asians love burritos. White people love burritos.
Dude, Asians put Asian food in burritos now.
Yeah,
It's freaking crazy.
true.
And it's delicious.
Yeah.
That's what brings California together anyway.
Asians steal everything, am I right?
Yeah. Actually.
Because, like, when you do, like, if it's like a white thing, like a sandwich, then you might get, like, Asians like, fuck no, man, I want a pho, right? And then if you do a Asian thing, like I don't know, like a fucking dog sandwich or some shit, I don't know, like, it's too, like, I can't eat that shit, you know?
I thought the sandwich was white people.
But then
But not the dog sandwich.
When you put the dog, the dog becomes Asian.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm going with this.
Another sandwich. I don't know what sandwiches are.
But dog sandwich.
So, is there anything like that you're thinking about once you're mayor? Aside from all the stuff that people want you to change, is there anything that's close to your heart that you want to do for the city once you become mayor?
Yeah, I mean, the e-bike policy is really personal to me because I'm seeing it like in front of my eyes. I'm like, fudge, man, because my kid's gonna get an e-bike. Every kid has one, right?
Okay.
And like he just started riding bicycles. He just finally learned, right?
Every kid has e-bikes now?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, almost no kids ride regular bikes now.
They so lazy.
That's why Big Bike's pissed off.
No, they are lazy as fuck.
So you don't pedal on an e-bike?
You can,
pedal is a hack.
but you could just go like this and go 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like
And when the police come, all you do is pedal, and you can't get in trouble for it.
Wow.
It's a hack because there's no laws. So if you have a 50cc and greater bike or motorized bike, you need a permit. But if it's all electric and has pedals, you don't need anything.
Yeah. Remember when we were kids?
Like
You're like, oh, like that guy's house or the
Look at
donut
e-bike.
shop. If you're going up the hill, it's gonna be a bitch. You're like, nah, you don't want to do it. Now they can just go bang and they just go straight uphill.
They're going like 45 miles an hour.
Crazy.
I think I need an
Freaking
e-bike,
insane.
yo.
Dude, they're sick. They are sick though. They're dope. They're so dope.
But it's just you have like an 8-year-old on it and like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
riding on sidewalks hella fast, you know?
Yeah, there's all these kids in Hawaii that have like those dirt bike looking ones, and then they just 40, 50 of them just wheeling down the street.
Dog, no wonder. I've been seeing so many kids pedaling their bikes, and I'm thinking about it, but like barely pedaling.
They're
and
fake, but going fast.
Barely
Going fast.
You notice they're barely pedaling.
Yeah, because they are going fast.
You're going faster than your car, dude. You're like, what the?
They're going like this, like, and they're going like 30 miles an hour. I'm like, bullshit. Yeah.
It doesn't look like they're doing anything. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the other thing I'm passionate about, of course, is the senior citizen community. I feel like they're being forgotten and they're not being supported enough. So we started Seniors Fight Back. Like my neighborhood, I live in an old person's neighborhood. Everybody's like 55 and over, and one of my neighbors was getting bullied by a bunch of kids on e-bikes.
No
Yeah,
way.
It's fucked up,
Yeah,
man.
dude, she's walking, and these kids are kind of like harassing her and circling her like freaking vultures.
Well,
and
fast,
so
though, huh?
and she's freaking
It's
out.
not even pedaling.
She's freaking out, and I'm not there, right? So I'm just like kind of like narrating how I think it's going in my head. But they're bullshit. They're circling her. She freaks out. She falls into a bush, and then they laugh at her, and then they drive off.
No.
That's like a 90s fucking movie, dude.
That's like 3 ninjas, man.
Yeah.
And then she's in the bush, and then she
like
stays in there until they
Sandlot,
leave,
dude.
and then she walks home, and then she shares with me about this. I'm like, fudge. I'm not gonna tell your name, but I'm like, fudge. That freaking sucks.
Did you go out looking for e-bike boys so you could kick them while they're riding?
It's tough because all of them ride e-bikes. So it's like you. Which one are you?
You're like, when I'm mayor, I'm going to incentivize you guys to take programs to get your license.
I know a couple of people that live in Irvine. I'll tell them vote for you.
Yes, please. Yeah, I mean, it's a bunch of parts. It's crazy. It's residents of Irvine. They need a vote, and fundraising is huge too, dude. People don't realize campaigns are expensive, dude. It's going to cost me $250,000 to run this campaign. So you got to think those pieces of mail you see, they're about $1 a piece.
I mean, it's marketing. So do you need marketing dollars?
Yeah, it's marketing dollars, and then hiring staff.
But I bet you Instagram works better.
Yeah, oh, dude, we're on online for sure. Yeah. One of my friends, good friends, he's like my kid's godfather. He has this company called Hypelo Media. He's like top 100 like Facebook ads.
Nice.
Like spenders.
See, more teams, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, you guys want to use it, dude? It's freaking insane. Like you could literally log on Instagram right now, and like an ad with my face will be there. Be like, hey Bart, hey Joe, and then that's it. And it'll be cheap because there's not a lot of people targeting directly just you, right? So it'll be like cents on the dollar. He'll do it just to troll you. That's the power of ads, because social platforms work. They get you in for free, they build a mass following, and then they charge you for reach. That's why influencers with 1 million followers don't have the same organic reach anymore, because you have to pay for the reach. So before maybe you got like 1 million likes, now you got like 500,000 likes.
See, that's why we gotta pay for our videos.
Oh, that's why we have 2 million subscribers and 30,000 views.
Let's go, baby!
We gotta pay for the videos that we are posting. Then we'll get the same views that we did before. Yeah.
But it's that game, so how much can you pay to garner that?
Lose it all.
all in.
Net zero profit, man.
But yeah, man, it's crazy. Just think, there's 2,000 registered voters in Irvine. We send out, I mean, you shouldn't do that because you have to target. They're called high propensity voters. People that are most likely to vote for you. You have to,
grandpas and grandmas.
Yeah, grandpas, grandmas, people that voted before, not voting now. Dude, I have access to all kinds of crazy data.
That's cool.
It's insane. But just think, 200,000 pieces of mail, that's $200,000 right there. And that's just one piece of mail, that's just one postcard. So you have to just...
I would have moved there and registered and voted for you, but I'm a Nevada resident.
Dude, I remember you guys threw an event at UCI for the movie. You guys made a movie? Oh, yeah. It was a great turnout.
400 people show up.
Insane. That was dope.
But they're not students anymore.
You guys still have a fall. You guys
we have a big following there.
Yeah, dude. If we could do an event there, that would be sick.
Yeah, vote for you, and then get all those students.
See, he's pulling his team.
See, the team. I need the JK team.
See, he knows how to do that stuff. I don't know how to do that stuff like that.
You're the boss.
What do you mean? I don't know how to like pull this stuff like that he just did.
Well, now, dude, now I'm using AI. I'm like asking it everything. So you should be like, hey, how do I pull this stuff? And then they'll be like, well, these are the things that you could do.
Hey, one more question.
Oh.
Since you've gotten into this and pulled back the curtain and the veil of like politics in your region, what's like the shadiest thing that you've discovered?
That 90% of people that do it are doing it for business, not for community service.
I knew it!
It was a harsh reality.
I sensed that.
It was a harsh reality.
Yeah.
Because I came in naive as F, right? I'm naive in every circle I jump into, because like I've been very fortunate to have like a good life. My parents like immigrated over here, worked hard, let me go to school, let me be a cage fighter as a career. Like they weren't happy about it. They let me fulfill the American dream. Do whatever you want, even though we're gonna yell at you for it.
They're still Asian, so they still have to yell.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you did great, but doesn't mean I'm not gonna yell at you. And what was I getting at?
90% of them is self-interest and greed.
Yeah. So now I have to wonder. There's 3 things I wonder because everybody is nice to you, and that's weird when everybody's nice and welcoming to you, right? Like, cause why? Now I have to be paranoid. Like, can you work with me? Can you use me? Or do you need to destroy me? And those are the 3 things I have to think about when I talk.
All 3.
Or a combination of all that, because everybody's been nice to me, but I don't know their true intentions. But I've been fortunate because for whatever reason, I'm able to find 3 or 4 or more contacts for each individual I talk to. And if I can get all of them to vouch for them, then I'm like, oh, cool, good dude. Like, super good dude.
Maybe they're nice to you because they know that you could fuck them up.
Yeah, maybe everyone is nice to you because of that.
The fighting has helped a lot, like for everything. Politics, not politics, it's like having that part of my life as like an icebreaker, a thing that most people won't do. They're like, you know what, I respect you, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's different, like, I could trust you because you're in martial arts, that stuff. It really has opened the doors for me. That's 90% of the network I built through fighting.
That's why I'm so cool.
Hey, early congrats, man.
Hey, let's go, Ron.
Ron for mayor! Run for mayor. Run for
He's gonna fucking do it. He's gonna fucking do it.